Welcome back. Today I want to share... You ruined my video. God, just kidding. You didn't ruin anything, you sweetie. Okay, so today's video is about the push it to later technique. And this is simple. All I want you to do when your cravings are intense and you feel like you're just not going to survive, you're not going to be able to go any longer until you get on your laptop or whatever you need to do in order to release yourself. That's when this technique comes in. It's the emergency technique when nothing else works. What I want you to do is, this is funny, one of my clients actually phrased this when we were working together, and I told him, you want to use the push it to later technique, and he called it procrastination on masturbation. I'm like, yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. I want you to procrastinate on the masturbate. So what does that mean? All right, so push it to later means this very simply. Your cravings are intense. You know you're going to reset. I just want you to tell yourself that you're going to reset yourself, but you're going to do it a little bit later. You're going to do it maybe later tonight, or before bed, or after your shower, or tomorrow morning. See how far you can procrastinate and push the event to later. And what happens when you do that? See, arousal triggers a lot of different hormones and your heart rate increases, and it can be really difficult to rationally think when you're in that fully aroused state. So when you push it to later for long enough, an hour, 2 hours even, you give your mind and your body a chance to calm down and the hormones to disappear, and then you're rational all of a sudden. And a lot of times, if you do this technique, you'll be surprised. You will end up most commonly without any cravings when the event comes, when it's time where you can fulfill your promise and actually do the deed if you have to. So this is super powerful. It's worked many times in cases of emergency for me, where I just pushed it till later, and then you know what happened? I got into bed that night, cravings weren't even there, so I was like, okay, well, now it's manageable, why even bother, right? And if you can do this, when you're first starting though, I think it feels like the cravings will never go away. If you practice this long enough, you do realize the cravings totally go away. You'll be totally fine if you just make it over that initial hurdle. So that's when this technique is so helpful, the push it till later technique. Remember that, procrastination on masturbation. It's the one time procrastination is allowed. And give this technique a try and let me know how it goes. If you're feeling an intense urge, just say, hey, type in the comments below, just say, crazy urges, I'm going to try and push it until midnight. And then check back in at midnight, see how it goes, see if it works for you, right? For some people that are beginners, it can take up to 24 to 48 hours before that volatility of intense cravings truly goes away. So as you practice this and as you develop and as you improve, and if you have a reset, you do, but if you don't and you've stuck with me this far, awesome. You will continue to get stronger, I promise you this. So if for any reason you've reset at this point before trying this technique, just start over, go through the exercises. They're so short, they're so effective, master them, and I promise you, if not today, if not tomorrow, at some point, you will get a handle on this. So keep up the great work. See you tomorrow.